Help me!
Stop this! You're making a terrible mistake! You're too late. The process has already started.
Sir, a mass power build-up was detected in the system and was dispersed. The power levels are unstable.
Right, come on, Turlough.
Oh, great! More corridors. Doctor, I don't think this way will lead us back to the TARDIS. And anyway, what about Tegan? Is she dead?
I'm not sure, and we didn't have much of a choice. The door seems to be the only way out of here. We'll try and find our way back to the TARDIS, then we'll make those responsible for Tegan answer for what they've done.
I'm sorry. Tegan means a lot to both of us. I know she travelled with you for a long time.
Yes, she did. But there's no guarantee she's dead. I wasn't able to get a clear look. But those readings hooked up to the energy force looked like power had been dispersed to another location. If she did survive, then she might have been transported far away from here.
So that leads us back to the first problem. Trying to get back to the TARDIS.
Magnus here.
Magnus, this is Ragnar. What is going on? The siege of power was detected throughout the whole citadel.
3 prisoners escaped from the cells into the chamber. We captured and dealt with one. The others escaped into the inner sanctum. Get that door open!
Sacrificed one of the prisoners before the time of transference, without my knowing? Magnus, report to my office immediately. Do you hear?
As you wish. Come on, move! Get that door open! Locate the prisoners. I'll deal with them on my return.
My head. Where am I? Doctor? Turlough? It's freezing in here. Looks like some sort of large cupboard. This doesn't look like any of the other doors we've seen in this place. It looks like some sort of combination to open it. Oh, ribbits. Great. Well done, Tegan. You found yourself locked in a cupboard yet again.
This is getting ridiculous. We haven't come across a door or anything. And these cobwebs are starting to get on my nerves.
Yes, I'm inclined to agree with you. As for these cobwebs, they seem to be getting bigger the deeper we go.
Let's just hope we come across a way out of here before encountering whatever's leaving these webs behind.
Ah, here we go, Turlough. That was probably a bit too easy. You stay here. I'll signal you if it's clear. Hello? Ah, not you again. Don't be alarmed. Who are you, stranger? You don't look like one of the guards. Interesting. I thought you were someone else. I'm the Doctor. You're not Magnus, commander of the guard? You certainly look like him. No, I'm not him. But why don't you know that? Magnus has sent you here. I'm afraid you're mistaken. I've been trying to get away from Magnus, as a matter of fact. Is there a way out of here? Other than the chamber, you mean? I don't know. I'm afraid I can't help you. Or maybe you can. You're not Magnus, you say. That's very interesting. You know, I once encountered a race that could change their appearance and use it as camouflage. They tried to take on planet Earth with a creature referred to as the inhabitants as the Loch Ness Monster. I don't understand your words. Are you from this planet? No, I'm not from this planet. And if you're trying to invade it, these people have gone through enough. So you can count on me to stop you. Fear not, stranger. I am Mornock, brother of Magnus, once ruler of the city and crowned prince. Well, my apologies, Prince Mornock. It's been a trying night. If I didn't know better, this looks like a cell. Are you a prisoner here? Unfortunately, this planet was hit with a disease unknown to us at the time. Most of the city was infected with it. A lot of my people died. Ragnar and my own brother Magnus decided to use the technology that I created to harness the energies of the life force to create a planetary barrier. A planet-wide prison, and called it security. By the time I was well enough to continue with my reign, they had taken over, convincing my people I was dead. So you were overthrown. That still doesn't explain why you were locked up in a very hidden part of the city. Or how you come to find me, Doctor. Well, it's a long story. I came here with two young friends, Tegan and Turlough. After my ship crashed into the defense barrier, we stumbled upon the city, and we didn't receive a warm welcome. In fact, your brother Magnus decided to throw Tegan into the machine that powers your precious barrier, and me and Turlough managed to escape through here. Your friend was thrown into the life force? That would explain the power surge. The energies wouldn't have been aligned correctly. She would have been thrown through space. So there's a chance she still may be alive? Yes. Yes, there's a chance. So why was Magnus so desperate to get rid of us? And why by the use of the life force? I knew after the sickness my brother was displeased with my rule, but I had no idea of the extent of his hatred until I found out the reason for him keeping me alive. Something to do with the life force, I take it. Exactly, Doctor. Magnus plans to complete control over our sacred life force through the isomorphic response of his DNA. As most of the city's people worship the life force, they'd think him as God. I see. So I need to be drained by the power source again and again until your genetic structure is embedded through the link to your brothers, like being fed to a vampire.
Oh, great. Well done, Doctor. Looks like I'll have to try and find another way out of here. If I try to retrace my steps, I may find a way out of here that doesn't involve armed guards or locked doors. We came through here, so let's try that way.
Those two prisoners have escaped. I've sent men after them. They need my help to deal with them.
Enough, Magnus! You dealt with them without my order. You are proving to me you can't be trusted as the commander of my guards. If that is so, you will face the same fate.
I'm trying to secure power and wealth to the Keltor Empire.
I am the security chief of Keltor, not you, Magnus. The sacred life force holds life itself together, and you blaspheme by trying to tamper with its power. Disobey my orders again, and you will be charged with neglect of duty and sacrilege.
We are so close to holding unlimited power, Ragnar. You must see this. Of course you're still our leader.
I have a mission for you. A chance to redeem yourself. The prisoners, they claim to have arrived in a ship somewhere in the jungle. I want you and some men to find it and secure it. Meanwhile, more guards will search the city for them. I will assume command of your men at the inner sanctum.
This ship couldn't have got past the barrier. It's a story.
Well, that's what you're going to find out. And remember, Magnus, you disobey me again, and you will be judged by the life force. That is all.
Come on. Why won't this door open? I've been stuck in here for hours.
What the hell? Who are you? How did you get here? You better come with me.
My name's Tegan Jovanka. I arrive here through this teleport thing you've got here, and I'm not going anywhere with you.
You must be joking. The transmat bay hasn't worked in months. And that wasn't a request. You're coming with me to the control room.
Who's this? Where did you find her?
In the storeroom. She was hiding behind one of the crates. Claims she arrived through the transmat bay.
You mean the transmat bay you broke trying to fix the lighting a couple of months back?
That'll be the one.
Who are you then?
My name's Tegan. Now look, I didn't ask to be put in a machine and teleported into the storeroom, alright?
She must have come out from planet. The maintenance crew we asked for?
From Keltor? Believe me, the maintenance crews don't just arrive unannounced. You don't sound like you're from Keltor anyway. Where are you from?
I'm from Earth. Me and my friends crashed into some barrier caused by some big machine, forced us to land where we got arrested for no apparent reason, then we try and escape only for me to get thrown into this light and ended up in that storeroom.
A light?
You don't mean the life force?
Look, whatever it's called, it sent me here. Whatever here is.
We're on a satellite station that monitors any disturbances that comes into contact with the defense barrier.
Why did you tell her that? She's obviously a stowaway.
Have you not listened to a word I said? My friends are still down there. I need to get back to them.
There's no getting down to planet for the next 5 months. Unless the maintenance crew arrives in the meantime. As the transmat bay's out, we have to arrive by shuttle.
We don't have time for this. We should lock her up until we can get back in contact with the Citadel. They'll know what to do with her.
Wait, did you say modern disturbances that hit the planet's barrier? You must have some sort of log that you use to record data, right?
Yes, we do, but I don't see what that has to do with you.
If you look back through your logs, you should have detected the ship me and my friends arrived in. Then that'll prove I'm telling the truth.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to see if your story fits. Hang on. Sal, pull up that anomaly we detected earlier.
Right, putting up the logs now. Yep, I've got it. That anomaly we detected then disappeared. They didn't have the same readings as space debris.
That would mean the sensors are still in full operation. Alright then, miss. It seems your story about the ship fits. But you've still got a lot of explaining to do about how you got up here in the first place.
The one thing I still don't quite understand, Monarch, is why has a life force become so sacred to your people? I mean, from what I saw, it just looked like a great big power generator. The life force isn't just a machine we constructed, Doctor. Yes, we used the technology to channel its power, but I discovered it deep beneath the planet's surface. We had never seen an organic power source like it before. We believe it to have the capability of creating life and destroying it. Ragnar and Magnus are using it to sentence people much like they tried to do to Tegan. Yes, Doctor. But it's those people that are using the life force for evil. As far as we know, we are sitting on the largest power source in the galaxy. And where there's power, there's greed. Yes, you're quite right. And on that note, I think we should try and get out of here. How comes there's any guards in this section? Magnus, there's no need for guards in the inner sanctum. The corridors out there are inhabited by a colony of deadly creatures, grown to about 10 times their natural size, that were trapped in the life force's power. That would explain the cobwebs covering the corridors. We'll have to chance it. Besides, I left Turlough in the corridor. The door seems to be locked. The silent alarm must have been triggered. It automatically locks down the inner sanctum. If your friend is out there, Doctor, he'd better find his way out quickly.
Well, I've come too far to go back. After all, they're only cobwebs.